So I get comments every so often for when I'm shooting long range that I shouldn't be stacking my hands on the rifle. I should be using a bag and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got the bags. You can see some of my videos. I just don't like using them. It's awkward to get into the table properly with it. I'm too fat to go lay prone anymore. I really don't like that because I'm too fat. So the table I got, which is a collapsible folding table from Costco, it's hard to get squared into it. The bag wants to be off the edge of the table, which causes problems. But on top of that, you know, I watched this video 3, 4, 5 years ago, and there was some kind of rifle competition, shooting competition. But these things, I would find it hard to classify these as rifles. I mean, they had the action in the barrel of a rifle, but they're mounted on some kind of little rail system, no real stock to speak of, not like we would think of a stock. And basically, the people would just arm it, the bolt action, slide it forward on its little rails to its stop position, reach in and pull the trigger. There was like no aiming involved. I mean, once they got it set in, they didn't do nothing. And that's not shooting to me. That's pulling the trigger. That's boring. And I kind of feel the bags are the same way. I mean, there's times when I do use them, you know, when I'm trying to get a little bit more accuracy. But if I was out walking around, I'm not going to be carrying an extra pound or two worth of bags with me. I'm going to have to, you know, use what I have on the rifle, which is basically just a bipod that I keep on the rifles. But that's just my personal choice. Would it be more accurate to use a bag? Yeah, because if you're no longer holding on to the rifle really, just as kind of a recoil brake using your shoulder and then pulling the trigger, but the front bipod or the front bag or the front whatever you have on the front of your rifle and then a bag or the little monopods that they put on the stocks, if that's holding the rifle still for you, then where's the shooting come into? That takes the fun out of it for me. Other people might be perfectly content with that, and that's fine. Everybody's different. To quote Marion Zimmer Bradley, leave others the otherness. So for you sci-fi fans out there. Anyway, so that's why I generally don't use a bag on the back of the rifle. Now, a video I'm doing today, I do have the bag set up for the front of the rifle because it's one of the rifles I don't have a bipod on. And that's fine. I still don't think it's as stable as a bipod for me, but I didn't feel like playing around and taking a bipod off another rifle and putting it on this one, so it's just, that's what it is. So anyway, a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Well, no, I don't gotta do nothing. Anybody says really, I gotta shoot the way I want to shoot because I'm shooting for my enjoyment only. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't go to, you know, I don't go to competition, but I certainly don't enter competition because I'm just not interested in that. I'm interested in trying to hit a target and me trying to keep my skill level up, trying to hold the rifle still that I'm holding it still and not other devices that are inanimate objects holding the rifle still for me. So all I have to do is just reach in and pull the trigger because again, that's not fun for me. But anyway, that's my little rant about shooting bags and stuff. And again, if you use a shooting bag, if you use these little rail systems, whatever you use to shoot with, that's a big ugly bug that just landed on my car. Anyway, he ran away. He didn't like me that much. You don't want to listen to my rant. Anyway, that's fine and good for different people, and that's, you know, that's what shooting is about, is and you enjoying the shooting. For me, I don't enjoy it that way. So, all right, thanks for listening to my little rant.